What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the archive. So we're doing a little video on the Jeep today. Anyways, you guys haven't seen it. Here's my 2004 little Jeep Wrangler boy. I have the doors off for right now, solely for the main reason because it's summertime, and I'm also trying to take, that's too big, the fenders off of my Jeep. Actually, more the fender flares, not necessarily the fenders, because I like a little bit of poke, you know? Just a little bit of tire poke. We also got Lukey boy here today in his Asian boy Pinoy hat. I'm trying to find the perfect, oh, I found it. Look at that. If you have a 5/32 head. Yeah, so I'm basically to take my fender flares off. So I'm gonna leave this part on, but take this part off. And the same back here. So I'm gonna have some mad aggressive poke. Might be slightly illegal, but I should be okay. We don't really have a garage, we're just doing it on the street. So I'm just gonna take these here screws off every one, all the way down, rip the little fender boy off, and call it a day. Guys, some long screws. Sheesh. All right. Have a little conversation with you guys. That's up to you now, Luke. You talked.
No, I'm camera trying.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. And voila. First screw, baby. Let's go.
I didn't really film that one. I was gonna film it on this one, but anyways. So what happened is we tried to like get the screws out of each of these, but they just spin and don't really come out. So we kind of just ripped them because the holes are kind of massive, and they kind of just popped right off. So we'll see if that's the same case here on the front, but it's a little poke, just a little bit. See, now you can't get mad at us and all the Jeep fanboys because we're actually trying to unscrew these. Like, I'm unscrewing and nothing's coming out. So
It loosens.
the thing is that these are broken. Yeah, I know, like the plastics are broken. If you look on that fender's way worse. You can wiggle the whole thing. Bolt, gone, done. All right,
This is the only one coming off.
pull her off. All right, now you're gonna pull this one off. Oh, there goes that. There goes that. Bro, how do you always manage to pull this cap off your back?
Because, dude, I'm just too jacked. I swear. Oh, I just sliced my fucking finger.
Oh my god, bro. You alright? Luke just sliced his finger while pulling out one of those bolts.
See that? That's what got me.
Just spun around and hit you?
Yeah.
Let's see your finger. Jeez. Alright, so there's like a little chunk basically just flapping off his finger. So we'll go fix that real quick. He actually just ended up just letting it wash out, or just washing it out and healing it up. So I just went and got him some Neosporin because we didn't have any. We had plenty of gauze and stuff like that. You can tell it hurt when he pulls off his Asian boy Pinoy hat.
Oh, and put a shirt back.
Oh yeah, and then he put a shirt back on. He was getting a case of the sweats. It's rather windy and loud out here, so I don't know how well you guys will actually be able to hear me, but these are what we're pulling out now. They're just in the side of the fender, right here. But there is a little nut, one of these, in the back, which was spinning, which is why we couldn't get it off. These ones will be a lot harder because there's a little like fender liner here, as you can see, so we have to get under the fender liner in order to get to those.
Look, I'm in line with the stars, I'm in sync with the earth. 10 toes deep, flower child from the turf. I never switch sides, like even when I die, I'ma ride for the squad, let her ties in the hearse. I've been on a vibe, kinda hard to describe. I'm in between, I'm good and it's fine, but I'm tired of the grind. Then I come alive in the night to realize I'm in the middle of the time of my life. I'm never so packed for the stack, never lied on the rap. Got a bag from the way that I write it. Queen looking Tyson, through that I survived, doing 80 to the house. Then I hit her to the sky, changed haters on a tirade. Talking to their crib and their face be still.
Okay, so all the bolts are taken off. Was kind of a nightmare, I'm gonna be honest. This last one right here was kind of a nightmare. You can see how it's a little bit bigger than all the other holes and it's got some few scratch marks. But to get behind that nut, you had to reach like all the way down the fender. Took me and Luke like 15 minutes to go do it. Now, You haven't seen Luke's WRX in a while. Anyways, he's got that cool green. They're window vents that kind of go like right here in the window. He's gonna try to get this paint matched and do accent colors on his WRX. Anyways, anything that's new, he has the wing. I think that was there last time, but lastly, he got a cold air intake, so it makes a bunch of whooshy whoosh noises. Anyways, this is my Jeep. I never really showed it to you guys. It's an 04. It's really nice. Got a little bit of rust on it. It is an automatic though, so it's a little easier to drive, but let's go ahead and go to Lowe's because we're gonna go get some paint match stuff.
Okay, so we found
So the wheels
paint
look like
match
that.
for that. Hold up. Look at that. So that's where we're at right now.
It's super close.
Yes, that's as close as we're gonna get, I think. And we also got
Copper, because I'm gonna do copper accents instead of the black, instead of polishing it. We got sandpaper, and we need painter's tape, and that's the last thing. All right, so now, just came back, have all of our stuff in here. I've got my bronze, or sorry, my copper paint. So basically you can see this outline of where the paint is, right here, where kind of like it's a little discolored and dirty. I'm gonna clean that up. I'm gonna make that whole border bronze. And then I'm gonna do the same thing for the side over here and make it bronze. Luke's also gonna color his door handles neon yellow. I showed you that color in here. It's gonna match this. So he has this paint right here, which is dang near the same color. So he's gonna do that, and he's gonna do his door handles to match that window vent.
All right, so we had a change of plans. I am a dumbass and cannot spray paint. So Kevin here is spray painting for me. And we got that done, but he needs to meet his cousins, so it's being postponed, but we will finish it. I don't know, later tonight? When?
Maybe tomorrow. This is gonna take
Years.
What's up, Lukey boy? Kinda looks sick. It's kinda good from a distance because we kinda fucked up the paint, but he has the vents once he puts them in the window back there. With that, it'll actually look really sick. All right, guys, it's like an hour later from that last clip you guys just saw. It kind of rained a whole bunch, so the ground's a little wet, it's a little cloudy outside. Kind of rained a whole bunch, so we had to kind of wrap it up and get Luke's stuff done. I didn't end up painting my fenders, or just the fender trim, at least copper yet. Not sure if I want to do that, but I do know I want to do a copper or bronze accent. I think like my whole Jeep's gonna be black and copper as the accents. Luke's WRX looks really good. His mirror caps, you guys saw, look really good. The color is a little bit off. The color is yellow on the mirrors, a little bit more yellow, and the window vents are a little bit more green. So there's a little bit off there, but we might wrap and experiment some other things, just trying to wrap things and seeing how that looks and stuff like that. But for right now, that's pretty much all I got. I didn't end up doing the painting just because it started raining. I'll try to do that in the next vlog. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys did, in fact, enjoy. Maybe leave a like, maybe even subscribe. Anyways, always remember, guys, you got one life. Live it.
She get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. She get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. Girl, do it, do it,